The Enchanting Tale of Jenny's Pearl Necklace. Once upon a time, in a world colored by innocence and joy, there lived a bright-eyed, pretty 5-year-old girl named Jenny. Her eyes sparkled with wonder, and her laughter was as infectious as a cascade of rainbows on a sunny day. One fine afternoon, in the heart of a bustling grocery store, Jenny and her mother stood in line to check out. Amidst the array of groceries, Jenny's gaze was caught by a delicate plastic pearl necklace displayed on a small shelf. Its price tag read $2.50, but in Jenny's eyes, it seemed to possess a value beyond measure. The necklace's iridescent beads glimmered like tiny fragments of dreams strung together. Unable to resist her daughter's gaze, Jenny's mother noticed the longing in her eyes. Jenny mustered her courage and turned to her mother, her voice sweet and hopeful. "Mommy, can we get that pretty necklace, please?" Her mother, ever wise and compassionate, replied, "Oh, my darling, that necklace is indeed lovely, but it costs a little more than we think. Here's an idea, how about I buy it for you, and then we can create a special list of chores that you can do to earn the necklace. And remember, Grandma might gift you a dollar bill for your upcoming birthday." Jenny's eyes lit up, and she nodded with excitement. Her mother bought the pearl necklace, and Jenny's journey to acquire it had just begun. With determination shining in her eyes, Jenny embarked on a daily mission to complete her chores. With unwavering resolve, she tackled each task, fueled by the desire to wear those pearls around her neck. And as fate would have it, her birthday arrived, and her dear grandma gifted her a crisp dollar bill, adding to her growing treasure. Days turned into weeks, and Jenny's efforts bore fruit. She was soon the proud owner of the coveted pearl necklace. Oh, how she cherished those pearls! They adorned her neck as she ventured to kindergarten, nestled close when she drifted to sleep, and even accompanied her on errands with her mother. The only time they were set aside was during the shower, her mother's wise advice echoing in her mind to protect her neck from turning green. In the midst of Jenny's enchanting world, her father held a special place. Each night, he'd rise from his cozy chair to read her a beloved bedtime story. Their bond was woven with threads of love, and as he finished his story, he'd look into Jenny's eyes and ask, "Jenny, do you love me?" Her voice bubbled with warmth and sincerity as she replied, "Oh yes, Daddy, you know I love you." With a gentle smile, her father posed another question, "Well then, my dear, will you give me your pearls?" Jenny's heart fluttered, and she hesitated. "Oh, Daddy, not my pearls," she exclaimed, her attachment to them evident. "But you can have Rosie, my cherished doll, and her tea party ensemble as well. Remember, you gave her to me for my birthday last year." Her father tenderly brushed her cheek with a loving kiss. "That's all right, my sweet." Time flowed like a gentle river, and a week later, the same scene replayed. After a story, her father asked the familiar question, "Jenny, do you love me?" Her response was immediate and sincere, "Oh yes, Daddy, you know I love you." With a soft smile, he asked again, "Then, will you give me your pearls?" Touched by his affection, Jenny hesitated once more, her heart torn. "Oh, Daddy, not my pearls. But you can have ribbons, my dearest toy horse. Her hair is so soft, and you can braid and play with it. You can have ribbons if you want, Daddy." He reassured her, "No need for that, my darling." He caressed her cheek, imparting his blessing, "God bless you, little one. Sweet dreams." In the passage of several days, a solemn atmosphere lingered in Jenny's room. She sat on her bed, her lip quivering with emotion. Gathering her courage, she extended her hand toward her father, her cherished pearl necklace nestled within her palm. Her fingers trembled slightly as she watched the pearls slip into her father's hand. With a gentle touch, her father held both the plastic pearls and a small blue velvet box he had retrieved from his pocket. With a sense of anticipation, he opened the box, revealing a collection of genuine, exquisite pearls that glistened like droplets of moonlight. He had held these pearls all along, waiting for the moment when Jenny would be ready to let go of the imitation and embrace the authentic. This tender moment between Jenny and her father is a reflection of the patience and love that God has for us. In our lives, we often hold on to cheap imitations, fleeting desires, and material possessions that may seem valuable, but pale in comparison to the treasures that God wants to bestow upon us. Just as Jenny's father had real pearls waiting for her, God yearns to bless us with beautiful, meaningful treasures when we are willing to release our grip on the superficial. So, my dear friends, let Jenny's story be a reminder that in the tapestry of life, we must learn to let go of the less valuable to make room for the truly precious. May we find the wisdom to recognize the real pearls in our lives and embrace the gifts that God has in store for us.